Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to the 100 Season 5 extended trailer from Rotten Tomatoes. I thought about doing the Comic-Con teaser for Season 5, but that was the same length as this. It was just a minute, so I went with this one. This was posted by Rotten Tomatoes back in 2018. Almost 400,000 views, so if you want to watch it uninterrupted, a link will be in the description box down below. It's just under 4 minutes. Links also down there for the Patreon, Twitch stream, and everything in between. And Jerry is going to do his best work behind the scenes. We're going to watch the Season 5 trailer, which I feel like Season 5 had so much potential coming off the heels of 4, which came off the heels of 3, 2, 1, etc. down the line. He was building something really great, and then it just kind of shit the bed a little bit, and that's neither here nor there. But let's take a look. Anyways, let's do it.
Bellamy.
Well, y'all don't went into space.
Hear me on this piece of crap radio.
I'm not gonna lie, first episode of Season 5, one of the best episodes.
It's funny. I've been by myself for 2 months.
Of the whole show, not just the season.
But this is the first time I feel alone. It's like we were never here. The bunker's gone silent too. We tried digging them out for a while, but there's too much rubble. But in case this is the last time I get to do this, I just want to say,
I love you.
please don't feel bad about leaving me here.
Nah, that's not what you should have said.
You did what you had to do.
Should have said.
Now Monty should have the algae farm producing. How bad does it suck? No offense, Monty.
Wait till you see this place.
Algae's algae,
The
baby.
death wave jumped over the entire valley. Tell Raven
The
to
Garden
aim
of
for the one
Eden.
spot of green and you'll find me.
I'm sorry they left without you.
Here's what really makes me mad in that situation. It doesn't make me mad, but it's just a small thing. She's like, look for the only spot of green and you'll find me. How do you know for certain, Clark, this was the only place in the entire world that the death wave jumped over? How do you know the other side of the planet wasn't fine?
Well, I'm not. Because if I was with them, I never would have met you.
So why are we just sitting here in the dark? We should light up the ring so they can see us.
First we find out who they are, and then we ask them for help.
You go to war with the army you have, not the army you want.
Terrorist
If
landing.
that's the valley we die, I'd say that's worth fighting over, wouldn't you?
Shaw deserved better too, but he did have a good little sacrifice, so.
Home. Your home.
And they want to take it from us.
Clark didn't die for us to live, just so we can go back to the ground and make the same mistakes.
Blood Rainer.
I am not a leader. Don't listen to me.
Make them listen.
Wow, they had Jahan's dying moment right there. You're again, you have one crew. Choose.
Saving our people is about more than keeping them alive.
6 years ago, I promised myself I would find a way to get us back out. Let me get you all home.
See you on the other side.
We have everything. The valley.
The whole Jonathan and Amori tension up there in the ring still just, I don't feel like that shouldn't have ever happened.
The weapons.
It didn't really have too much of a payoff.
If this is the last.
Just tension to help bring them back together.
On Earth, then it's ours.
It's not how that works.
What happens when these guys get to the ground? This is an army.
An army of criminals, savages, and fucking aliens.
If a war is the only way to have the last survivable land on Earth, then maybe we don't deserve it.
Facts, bro.
Ain't crazy? It's 150 miles across that desert.
No, Lieutenant, they're not crazy. They're fanatical. And fanatics make good soldiers.
It must be hard being a visionary surrounded by people who can't see. Story of my life.
Story of my life.
What have we done?
What we had to do to survive.
Real warriors hate.
We were all Blood Rainer.
Isn't mine to me.
Yakum.
We all have things to answer for.
Your brother loves you, Octavia.
Love is weakness.
But I can't risk anything bad happening to you. You're my family. Family looks out for each other.
I still don't ever feel like Bellamy and Octavia got their full-blown closure.
I know what it's like to be the girl under the floor. You don't have to be afraid anymore.
What the hell? Let's be good guys.
There are no good guys.
Shot that guy point blank. Jonathan did end up becoming one of the better heroes. So, okay. season 5 trailer is pretty good. It's a long trailer, still gives away a lot, but I'm gonna go. I stand by this decision. Okay, season 4 ending. You have Clark go into the bunker. You show her look the same way that Abby saw her look, with all the warts and blisters and everything else. If you want to do the time jump, you can, but you really don't need to even set up season 5. I would say just you can have them land, but it's I don't think that's necessary. Here's what you do. When you end it with Clark inside the bunker, you end the season there. Kind of like them up in space, Clark down there, however I initially said it. Then, for this trailer right here, you still don't show Clark at all. The opening line to this should be Bellamy saying, let's make sure Clark, whatever he said there, let's make sure Clark didn't die in vain. Let's make sure Clark didn't die for no reason, blah, blah, blah. Should kind of show them up there and Monty's algae and kind of have shots of that and then being disgusted. And then show the bunker. Show Octavia, 'cause she is the one that won the conclave. Show her in paint, but don't really show too much. Don't show any blood, rain, and stuff. Don't show fighting pits. Have dialogue. Have Kane tell Abby, what have we done? What we had to do. You could show some blood here and there to kind of tease what's going on, but don't really give too much into blood. Raina, have Bellamy. I wouldn't even still have Bellamy kicking her legs off underneath of her to show that happening. I wouldn't show that either. That's showing that they make it down safely. There's no tension in that. You go through those progresses. You show Maddie, though. That's the key thing. You show a new character looking up. When you show this aircraft land, I would definitely show the aircraft. Show Allegis. Show terrorist Dioza, terrorist McCreary, terrorist everybody else, Pilot Shaw. Show them coming off and show the tension between those people. And just have Maddie, just like she was, looking up. Don't show anything else around it. Just saying, who are they? Doing that sends a whirlwind of speculation. And what happens is, until this show comes out, this is how you get internet booms with this type of stuff, is now at this point, the audience, majority of people is just going to assume Clark's actually dead. There's going to be those people, those conspiracy people making videos talking about, hey, did the Nightblood serum work for Clark? If it didn't and she's actually gone, blah, 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 this show's horrible, blah, blah, blah. If the Nightblood did work, she could be okay. She could be recovering, yada, yada. And then, in the first episode of the show, you could do it in the second episode. You could keep the first episode up top and then show down low. And then people are like, man, I guess Clark's actually gone. But that kind of takes away from Allegis landing, unless you want to save the Allegis landing for episode 2. You could do that. Just have episode 1 be up top with Bellamy and everybody, and then finish it out down in the basement. Like the closing shot is Blood Raina, what's going on down there, shit's getting crazy. Episode 2, show Earth, show the spaceship land, have Raven talking about the spot of green, have the camera pan into the spot of green, but you're actually following the spaceship of Allegis, and then you can have another cut of them seeing that happening, watching it right before they go down. And then at some point, whether you want to do it in episode 1 or episode 2, you open with Clark waking up in that bunker, kind of like blah, 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 and then she walks out, and then you go from there with it. Then you can have that time lapse, and you can show that stuff if you choose to do so. But it just adds tension to people thinking their favorite character died, because you tease it in the finale of 4, and then at the 5 minutes later, if that 30 seconds, you show that she's okay. Don't show anything in trailers or any promotional stuff about Bellamy and Octavia interacting with one another. Don't show any dialogue about it either, because you take away tension of them landing to Earth. Now, we know nothing bad's going to happen to those characters in that landing. They have to get back to Earth one way or another, but it still adds tension for a bunch of people. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like I'm like 75% in the coolness factor of it on the right side. Neither here nor there. I do like the trailer. I do think it shows too much. Season 5 should have been way better than it was. I think it does kind of get sidetracked and it does go off. The whole Allegiance people, while it was set up, I know, but yeah, I just don't care. I didn't care about anybody that was on that ship other than I like Shaw. Nobody else had any redeeming qualities. Sure, Dioza had a kid, but just because you have a kid doesn't mean you're redeemed in your actions. Yeah, I had no feeling for Dioza to help in her redemption. It's not like an Octavia or a Bellamy or those characters that we see do heinous things, but slowly over time try to right their wrongs with always acknowledging what they did. Dioza just kind of like, yeah, I killed some people. Pew, 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 funny line, badass moment, bow, bow, bow. And people's like, oh my God. Anyways, that's the season 5 trailer. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.